playing with WLL this war. So I'm doing a little bit more regiment logi this war. Oh, look at this messy seaport. What are people doing? They're breaking my heart. Get this stuff out of here. Oh, that coal field's up. I should go do that coal field for a little bit. Kind of relaxing to do, honestly. Somebody's MPFing buses. That's a big logi mistake that you should never do. MPFing a bus. I should have had that in my video for biggest logi mistakes. That should have been number one. Oh, I used to do a lot of QRF frontline. That was my jam. And then I discovered like backline logi and like even midline logi. I think I like those a lot more now than kind of QRFing frontline logi. Even though I haven't QRF frontline logi in a long time, I kind of miss it a little bit. I know, the filthy commend traders. I cringe every time I see it in chat. Commend for commend? Can you guys commend me? I'll commend you back. It's gross. Even though rank means nothing, everyone pretty much knows that rank means nothing. Except for the commend traders. It feels like the commend traders think that rank does mean something, which is why they're trying to commend trade. Just cringe. It's almost as bad as the people that just do like the cheesing of commends. I'm not going to explain how to do it because I don't want people to just listen to this and go do it, but there's just an easy way to cheese commends where you could just be field marshal and probably like a war if you wanted to. There was only like 300 generals 4 years ago, and now there's like thousands because they're all commend farming probably. I can't even remember the last movie I watched in theaters. Oh, I really can't. It might have been like Endgame or something like that. Like, it's been that long. And ever since Disney Plus is like, yeah, we'll just release all these Marvel movies and stuff on, in Disney Plus like a month later, I'm like, well, I don't really have a reason to go to the movie theater. Me and my buddy have been going to like anime movies together. I guess that's the last movies I've been going to. Like, I went and saw Demon Slayer. Yeah, they showed the last episode of the District arc, and then they showed the newest Sword arc episode in theaters. We watched like the Jujutsu Kaisen one. Anime in theaters is dope. I'm kind of sad they didn't do the Attack on Titan, the newest part that they just released. You know how much money they could have made? I don't know why they just don't want money. If they would have released that in theaters, I would have paid to went and saw that. They're gonna just release the second part the same way, like the last final finale. They could have milked it. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know what they're thinking. This show's been going on for almost like 12 years. And they're just like, we'll just release it in 2 1-hour parts. Call it good. See, Demon Slayer, they know how to they know how to milk their show. I don't know. Demon Slayer's kind of worth it. I like Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer just for like the animation a lot. I mean, the story right now it's good, but it's not like super good, but the animation. I give Demon Slayer's story right now, I don't know the full thing. I give Demon Slayer's story right now like maybe a 6, maybe a 6.5, but the animation's like 10 out of 10, so it's like, it's well worth it. I gotta run a half marathon that morning, actually, that Sunday morning before we go see it. This is, I used to run like cross country and track, so it's half a marathon, so it's 13.1 miles. I've ran 4 half marathons and a full marathon already, but it should go well. I've been training pretty decent. Ooh, yeah, shin splints. Oh, that reminds me. I got to put a tennis ball under my foot.
I don't even want them.
I get, right now, I get really bad, like arc pains in the middle of my foot. I haven't had them actually for the last couple days, but I have been putting a tennis ball under my foot and kind of just rolling it. Now I lost the tennis ball. Oops.
Yeah.
It's clear under my desk. Just gotta put a nice, it's got lots of lovely hair on it. But,
You're so silly.
You just gotta put it like right on your arc, right there. And you just gotta roll it. I absolutely cannot do that. I don't know what kind of kink you have, but I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I cannot fulfill that request. I hope my son plays Rocket League with me. That's the game I'm gonna try and get them into, is to play Rocket League with me. Yeah, it's really hard at first. I mean, I have almost 2,800 hours in it now, so it comes pretty naturally, muscle memory wise. But I do remember back in the day when I first started playing it, I thought it was just this like funny, kind of fun game of like, oh yeah, cars fly through the air with rocket boost. This is really funny. And then one day I just got like real serious about it. I'm like, I'm gonna play this game really competitively. And then I just never stopped. I played chess growing up, Ricky. I mean, I played video games too, but I played quite a bit of chess growing up. I have not played chess now for a long time, but my dad and I used to play, and my uncles like to play when we were like holidays, and I would love to teach that one to the kids too and have them kind of get into it a little bit. I almost wanted to get into that. I watched a couple episodes of this really old anime that had like the black and white circle game pieces that you play. Was it like Haku Go or something like that? Gosh, what was it called? Somebody's gonna make fun of me in chat, but I almost got into that just by watching that anime that was like from the 90s or whatever. It was like a really old anime. I didn't get very far in it just because the little kid's voice annoyed me a little bit too much. My wife and I's first date, we played a game of chess, and she like mated me in like 4 or 5 moves or whatever. She might have used that exact one on me. I wasn't really paying attention because how beautiful she was. She watches this, so she's gonna go barf in the toilet or something after hearing that. Oh, I watched the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good. It's just really well filmed. Oh, I know. Basin has been going like back and forth like crazy. But yeah, the North has been just a crazy back and forth. If there's no big pushes this weekend from the Wardens, like if we really don't push into a lot of these hexes, like pretty hard, like this is going to be another at least 25-day plus war, I think. Yeah, I would say if Wardens don't take Speaking Woods by Sunday and Akrithia and then like the rest of Wildwood and maybe half of Great March and maybe half of the Moors, like if they don't get kind of there by Sunday, I think it'll be a 25+ day war. They definitely can, Ark. I would never do YouTube or Twitch as a full-time job unless somebody like automatically paid me $1 million up front just to do it. But I would never. I already have a job that I love that I'd never just plan on quitting. I have like my dream job, and I'm really fortunate and lucky. I know I'm kind of in that position, but I have my dream job, so again, somebody would literally have to pay me like $1 million up front to be like, you should sit down and play video games. And I'm like, fine. You've talked me into it. You've twisted my arm enough. I think any game with a train is just an automatic winner. You can ride the trains. You can. That's how we do like some logistics and stuff. So the trains even have horns that you can toot and all that. The whole kit and caboodle, as the youth say. No, somebody's stealing my salvage. How dare you? How do you restock the seaports with, for example, with BMATs or anything else? Oh, thanks. Thanks for the kind words. So you wanted to get BMATs earlier from the seaports. They normally don't have BMATs in public very often. Are you in a regiment or anything? Seaports aren't going to have a lot of public BMATs. They usually get snatched up by people. Right now, we're not in the stage of war where refineries are still pretty low with BMATs too. If you go to the very back hexes, like right here, there you go, Morgan's Crossing. It depends on if you like to play in a certain hex or not too. Maybe your regiment has BMATs, and if they don't, they should build up a stockpile of BMATs. But if you're looking for like public BMATs and you don't care about what hex you're in, Morgan's Crossing, I don't know if you're Wardens either, but Collies probably have a back hex like this. There's 12k, this is like the most back hex almost. 12k BMATs right here. You can start crafting stuff if you want. Let's see. That doesn't have any BMATs. There's 3k right there in Great Warden Dam. And that's almost a front line at this point, but 3k is pretty good. I guess it depends. What are you wanting to do with BMATs right now? Anything specific, or are you just wanting to craft stuff? Because if your regiment is low on BMATs, then that should be your goal to get BMATs. Are you trying to get BMATs to the front? I guess I need to know I guess I should have asked this first. I just need to know what you need BMATs for. Oh, you're trying to deliver BMATs to the front line? Hey, Buddhist, how you doing? What front line are you trying to deliver? Are you trying to deliver BMATs right now to the front line? Because I can just tell me what front line you're trying to deliver BMATs to, and I'll tell you the best way to go about it right now. You wanted to deliver to 2 Moon's Corpse, which is owned by the Collies right now, so we are a little late on that one. It is in Lockmore. So the best thing that you could have done... Hey, there's 88 BMATs in this storage depot. I don't know if that's how it was when you were doing it, but there's, you have 88 BMATs in this storage depot right here. So all you needed was a dune truck, which you might have to get a dune truck from like further away. You might have to get a dune truck in like one of these backer hexes, and then you could just go forward. So I mean, assuming that the BMATs weren't there, I mean, this is all you have to do is you just have to look at the seaports. There's 100 BMATs in this one. I'm sure This one always has a bunch of B mats because there's a refinery here. There's a refinery in Maiden's Vale here that has no factories or garage around it, so it constantly has a bunch of B mats. It has 8K right now. It has 100 in the seaport. So again, if you're going to try and supply this area, Lockmore, or any of this with B mats, spawn over here. Try and get a dune truck. Again, you might... Oh, there's a bunch of dune trucks there right now. But Marbin Hollow always has bottlenecked B mats. That's it. That's all you... Bree, you understand how to play this game now. You just move the resources from one shape to another shape. That's all you have to do. That's it. You get it. I don't know. Anytime you want to do a delivery run like that, just keep looking back at the storage depots. And what you can do with the nice map filter now is you can literally just turn off everything until you're only looking at storage depots or maybe refineries. Leave refineries on. Just turn on, use the secure map that I have on. So press N and then just have on, you can even turn off these bases and stuff. Just have on storage depots and seaports and refineries. And then you can glance over it like really quick. So you can see where the nearest truck is. You can see where like the nearest B mats are and how far you have to travel. Assuming you don't want to make it yourself. That would be my tip for you next time, Reserve. I appreciate the kind words about the videos though. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I pretty much run people over for sport in this game at this point because you know what? There is no time in war. You got it down. People are dying on the front. On the battlefield. I don't have time to dodge people in the street if I'm trying to get them supplies. I think you can get sent to Val. Is it Valheim? Is it Val? No, that's the video game. Valhalla. Gosh, I'm an idiot. Valhalla. Been playing too much Valheim. Valhalla for getting ran over on the battlefield. It's a warrior's death. I get that reference, Triss. Are we getting to the age? Are we getting to the boomer age where like all the boomer or all the Zoomer kids are never gonna get that reference? That's gonna be our boomer gamer reference where we just fill it in. And then I took a truck to the knee. I used to be a warrior until I took a truck to the knee. I like that. That's good. That's like a boomer gamer joke to me. I do too. I think it's funny every single time. I'm with you. Just immortalizing Skyrim. That we never forget about Skyrim. Skyrim's one of those games that I bought and thought was going to be so cool, which it was. And I was one of those players of like, I'm never going to use fast travel because I think running around to locations is way cooler than using fast travel. You know, I'm going to explore the world. And then I never finished the game. I never even did like much of the main quest. I did like 5 side quests and then like quit. It's probably because I didn't use fast travel. I'm glad to hear that so many of you are doing well still and are having good and fruitful lives. So I hope that continues for you all. Again, just thank you, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop. So peace. Take it easy. Cheers. I don't know how to end streams anymore. Goodbye. Bye. I used to have my anime ending, but that's on my old computer, so I can't do my old anime outro anymore. I'll have to snag that from my old computer again. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye. Bye. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Goodbye. I'm just going to end it just promptly, just to not be awkward. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for all your support and watching the video. As a reminder for these stream highlights, they're more to show off my personality than gameplay. Let me know what anime you've been watching recently in the comments, and what anime I should be checking out. Make sure to subscribe for more Foxhole content. Stay safe out there, and cheers.